Hi guys, Jay back with Morse Comic Book Stash. Today we're going to be doing an interview with Darren Watts of the Fantast collection. How you doing, Darren?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. Today we want you guys to remember that when we reach 5,000 subscribers, we're still doing this giveaway for this one-of-a-kind Doctor Strange #1. So hit that like button, continue to subscribe. We appreciate you guys for checking us out. So Darren, how does it feel to have found this great collection?
Well, man, it's been a couple years now, so I mean, we're kind of sinking in. We've met a lot of people like you and others in the community that we're doing a lot of little things with and some big things with. So it's kind of matured, but every day we still run into new people, and it's a surreal experience.
Yeah, I know it is. A lot of people don't know that the collection was found here in Michigan. That's where we're located in Michigan, the two shops that I have here. When the story first broke, a lot of people had some misconceptions of what the situation was. He's also doing a movie right now. Tell them about the movie there.
Well, honestly, it's called Selling Superman, and should be out sometime in 2024. It was the idea of a high school friend of mine that actually is in the business of making documentary films. So he approached me and said, this might be a story worth, kind of sharing with the world. I was real hesitant at first, but quite honestly, it's been pretty awakening. It's been a journey, and I look forward to sharing that with everybody. You can catch a trailer on sellingsuperman.com, and there's also a video beneath that describes our custom CGC label, which you've seen.
Yes, I have.
And so both of those are on the main site for you to check out right now.
Okay, and we're going to be one of the stores that's in this area that's going to be carrying those labels. So if you guys are interested, you can just comment below. And we don't know exactly what we get. Doesn't really need us to move the high-end books. He's already got that covered, but we will have some of those books here located at the Fraser store and the Livonia store. What I want you to do is give folks a little background on your history, because a lot of people, like I said, when this story first broke, a lot of people had some misconceptions of this being a situation where you hit the gold mine and you just got this free money, and that's what it was going to be.
Well, I mean, there's no mistake that when you inherit, 300,000 comics of golden, silver, and bronze age in incredible condition, multiples of almost every key, the pinnacle of the collection is a Superman 1, and it's in a 7.0 grade. Pretty amazing. We already sold our Batman 1 in an 8.0 grade
That's
earlier
sold
this
at
year.
Heritage.
It's sold at Heritage, and they've been great partners for the upper end books. But the situation really started as a sad story. Back in the day, my father collected without the family's involvement, and I have a younger brother as well, but he didn't involve the family in the process at all. And we felt alienated, and he kept collecting and collecting, and you see boxes everywhere in a store like this, and that's what the store is designed to be, is carry this stuff. But this is how our house looked, when we weren't allowed to go in those rooms where he collected. So I had asked him for decades, and that's the truth, literally 20 years probably, I'd said, what are we going to do? Is this going to be a family thing? Don't just dump this on me, please, Dad. And that's exactly what he did. He really wasn't a collector. He was more of a hoarder. A collector is proud of their stuff. They put their stuff up. They share it with people. They admire in comics, the art, the stories, the characters. This stuff was just put away in boxes in the dark for literally, like I say, 40, 50 years. So when it came out, we didn't even know the value.
Right.
We had no idea.
But what I want people to understand is that you are a highly successful businessman prior to this collection.
Yeah.
So like I said, it was stuff that was on investments, comic book investments, and people were saying some things, and it upset me because I know Darren personally, and I didn't feel like he was getting a fair shake because the news story probably didn't present it well. It's not a lot of information that you guys can really get because there is a movie coming. So there's some tidbits and some suspense that needs to be for the movie. So what you guys really need to do is make sure that you tune in, you follow the Selling Superman story, you watch it so you can get the true story of what he went through and how amazing this collection is and how important and what the Fantast collection means to Darren and his family.
Yeah. We're really trying to, just make something real positive out of something that was so negative for so long. And again, there's no denying the value that we uncover, but, as Jay's saying, it's not what defined me. It's not what defined me. This isn't changing how I live my life or my lifestyle.
No, it's not.
And the fact is that, we're giving a tremendous amount back to the community. We have a lot of private charities that we're helping as well in a big way, to be honest. But these are things that I would have done anyway, but the collection enhances that ability and extends the reach of it. And so, it's just really great for me when I see these books getting in the hands of collectors that really appreciate it.
And not only that, he's helped a lot of us local, Ohio, Michigan guys who are in the business. We're helping with these books. We're involved with these books. We're getting to touch some of these amazing books. That stuff helps us, and it lets us allow us to circulate it to the community. Some people might think they know the story. They might have an opinion on it. But like I said, guys, you really got to check out this trailer and continue to wait for the movie to come out. And so you can get a true story of what's really going on. But it's a great story. This is a great dude right here. And there's some great comics in this collection that you guys are going to soon be really, really looking for.
Yep. And you'll be wanting to carry them.
Yes.
And again, more and more. So the thing is to be patient with a little bit. When you get a custom label from CGC, that's the first time ever that's ever occurred. I can't tell you how humbling that is. We had a chance to design that label ourselves. And if you watch that video about what that label really means, maybe you'll understand. At first look, maybe you'll see a bunch of random images and say, why is this relevant? But I do break it down, and every single component of that label is incredibly relevant to our story. And again, CGC approached us with the opportunity. How humbling. So of course we tried our best on it, and we're not out to please everybody. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to be real and authentic. So that's all I can promise.
And what I'm going to say on a secondary note is there was a guy who bought a couple of your books from me and C2E2, and you recently gave me those certs.
Yes.
I'm so super busy. I'm not trying to ignore you. Please give me a call because you have my number. You met me at C2E2. Call me. I now have those certs, and I'll get them sent off to you like I promised to do so. But we really appreciate you guys checking us out on Moore's Comic Book Stash. Remember, we're doing this giveaway on this Doctor Strange #1. We really appreciate Darren stopping by so he can do this interview. And we'll see you next time on Moore's Comic Book Stash.
Thanks, guys.